Hello, dear. Be safe.
I will.
A 5-year-old girl leaves home for Islamic school, but she never returns. Days later, her parents receive a terrifying call demanding ransom. But the real horror? The man behind the kidnapping was someone the family trusted, her own school proprietor. This is the shocking and heartbreaking story of Hanifa Abubakar, the Kano child whose murder shocked an entire nation.
Hanifa Abubakar was just 5 years old. She was described by neighbors as bright, playful, and gentle. Like many children in northern Nigeria, she attended an Islamic school close to her home in Kano. Her parents believed she was safe. Every morning, Hanifa would leave home with other children carrying her small school bag and Quranic learning materials. Nothing about that routine suggested danger. But on December 4th, 2021, something went terribly wrong. That afternoon, Hanifa did not come home. At first, her family assumed she was playing with other children, but as evening turned into night, panic began to grow. The little girl had completely disappeared. Days later, the family received a disturbing phone call. Someone claimed to have kidnapped their daughter. The caller demanded 6 million naira ransom. For the desperate parents, nothing mattered except getting their daughter back alive. They began searching everywhere. Relatives, neighbors, and community members joined the effort. But behind the scenes, a horrifying truth was unfolding. The kidnapper was not a stranger. He was a man the family knew, a man who had seen Hanifa almost every day. His name was Abdul Malik Tanko. Tanko was the proprietor of the Islamic school Hanifa attended, someone the parents trusted with their child's education.
Investigations later revealed a chilling truth. Tanko had kidnapped Hanifa himself. He reportedly kept the little girl inside a building connected to his school. But something unexpected happened. Hanifa recognized him. She knew who he was. According to reports from investigators, Tanko feared that the girl would identify him if she was released. Instead of freeing her, he made a horrifying decision. He allegedly poisoned the 5-year-old child. The innocent girl died while still in captivity. She never had a chance to return home. After the child died, Tanko reportedly tried to hide the evidence. He allegedly buried her body in a shallow grave within the school premises. But even after her death, the kidnappers continued to demand ransom from her family. The grieving parents, still believing their daughter might be alive, managed to pay 100,000 naira as part of the ransom. They were desperately hoping for her release, but their daughter was already gone. Eventually, the case attracted the attention of authorities in Kano State. The police began investigating. As pressure mounted, Tanko and several accomplices were arrested. During interrogation, the truth emerged. Tanko confessed to the crime and led investigators to the burial site. When the body of Hanifa Abubakar was recovered, the nation reacted with shock and anger. News of the crime spread rapidly across Nigeria. Parents, activists, and community leaders demanded justice. Schools across Kano were temporarily shut down by the government for inspection. The case sparked a national conversation about child safety in schools, kidnapping crimes, and trust between parents and educators. Many Nigerians described the crime as one of the most heartbreaking cases involving a child in recent years. In July 2022, the court in Kano delivered its judgment. Abdul Malik Tanko was found guilty of kidnapping, murder, criminal conspiracy. The court sentenced him to death by hanging. 2 of his accomplices were also sentenced to prison. For the family of Hanifa Abubakar, the judgment brought some sense of justice, but it could never bring their daughter back. Hanifa Abubakar was only 5 years old. She trusted the adults around her, including the man who ran her school. Her story shocked Nigeria and reminded parents everywhere of the importance of protecting children. But the question that still haunts many people today is this: how could someone trusted with teaching children become the person who destroyed a child's life?